We have a tub of apples here. It's actually one of 3 that I'm going to be working with. And the next couple days, these were fresh picked by my family this weekend. So they still have some of the leaves on them. And that was just dust on it. But anyways, they have some of the leaves on it, but we are going to wash them and lay them all out to dry while we start making applesauce. But I wash them in these great big tubs like this, and I fill it up with water, and I just use the big old gallon of vinegar. I pour about a cup worth of vinegar into the apples, and I let them soak for 2 minutes like everything else. But when I go to dry them out, I make sure to lay them down with the stem down so the water doesn't sit here in the core. And then as they're drying, I'll end up flipping them around. But that first part, when I set them down, I make sure that there's not a bunch of water here sitting in the core that will go on the towels. So these will dry. If you have room in cold storage or in a refrigerator, apples will last up to a year. They last harvest season to harvest season if you're getting them now in the fall. And then if you are keeping them on your counters, just make sure you have an apple bowl that's separate from other produce. So apples, bananas, and oranges are not produce buddies, and they will not last very long if you keep them in that beautiful fruit bowl all together. So I keep them separate in apple bowls. Oh, I guess I have some behind me over here too, if you can see that. But I have apple bowls sitting around. They will last for a couple months. So this is one way that we do a little bit more food security in the fall. We have extra apples that will stay in the pantry or in our cold storage for months. And then if there's room in the refrigerator, then I'll put them in the refrigerator to keep them even longer. But I kind of do watermelons, my long-term storage during the summertime into the fall. Then we get apples, and it's apple season until around December, and then we start getting crates of oranges because oranges are our winter fruit that we normally stock up on for food security.